Seriously, I'm so pissed.
This fucking guy got the fight. Duly appointed federal. Oh shit. It's the problem with being tall. You just walk. There's always obstacles in the way. How you doing? You good? Where are you going? Oh, okay. Zach and Will. Alrighty, so Zach, what are we doing?
Yes.
What are we doing
All
right
right, man.
now?
We're heading into the studio, hopefully on time today.
Yep.
That's a big issue last week. Big
You know,
issue.
as far as issues go, yeah, just wants to be on camera. Wants to be in Wilbur Gurr's vlogs. Zach and Will, 20 subs. Yeah, 20 people are going to see. 20 people are going to hear that beep.
20 people potentially.
Yeah, he's made the right decision.
Also, 2 of the subscribers are us. That leaves 18.
18. Oh dear.
Wow.
So yeah, look. Gonna try and not be late today. We're getting the train in because you know parking in the city's a bit retarded, a bit stupid.
We actually got to park immediately last week. We were just late.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you in there. I'll be vlogging it. Bye.
Wow.
Be a Jedi tonight. Just be a Jedi tonight. Do it for Yoda. Am I a good singer? No. Okay. Alright, Zach and Will, coming at you. Sin Nation. Oh, it's down.
There's no internet.
Streaming service down. Of course, we're on a bloody train.
Just clicked.
Good and feel. Alright guys, let me introduce you to our next week's guest on the Zach and Will show. Here we go. What do you guys think? Good? Yeah? Hey Jerry. God, that was loud.
Wow.
Whoa. Hey there.
That's our new intro song. Death to All.
It's so dark in here, man. Where are the lights?
I think they must be all blown because this is ridiculous. We're seriously sitting in a dark basement.
Is there like a fader? Is there like, can you have a look around?
To be honest, can't see anything because it's pitch black. So
That's it. All right, shall we begin?
yeah, let's kick it off, buddy.
Let's do this. Bum 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 ba 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 Will and Zach. Welcome to our show where we talk about everything. Oh, hello.
Nice little twist on the end of that.
Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Raiders of the Lost Banter with Zach and Will. Very excited to be here. We got a park. Sorry we're a little bit late. Seems to be a recurring theme. The parking each week.
What we should do is leave home at 9 a.m. plan the show in the city.
Yeah, probably.
And away we go.
That'd do it. I reckon that'd do it. Alrighty, Zach, what are we going to be talking about today?
G'day guys, on today's show of Raiders of the Lost Banter, we're going to be playing a couple of our favourite games, really honing the craft of True Lies, as well as talking about some topical issues in terms of commercial broadcasting on Australian television. So
fantastic.
Looking forward to just getting a bite into that.
Yeah, keep tuning in. We got you for 2 hours from 4 to 6, from 4:15 to 6, sorry, rather.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, we're going to jump to a song. Zach, I've been really getting into Genesis lately.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, you're very excited. I think for those who may not have been within cooey of Will Ramsey over the past month, will realise that he's quite a prog rock fan. And Will, I guess before we dive into it, I wanted to ask, sort of, why prog rock? And,
it's going to sound wanky if I go into it. It's just going to sound weird.
Well, just keep it brief.
I think it's my short attention span, really, because prog rock is very changing, and I just, I go, oh, there's something new. Oh, some new sounds. Ooh. Like pop's just like, oh, I've already heard that chorus.
All right. Well, why Genesis? What have you found?
I always read that they were one of the best prog rock bands ever, like one of the early 70s English prog rock bands, like along with Pink Floyd, Yes, all those kind of guys. And I had to listen to some of their stuff, and they were a bit showy, Zach, so I never really gave them a proper go.
Right.
And I said to my dad, I'm like, I'm not a big Phil Collins fan. Will, I like Genesis? He's like to me, Will, Genesis was the first band that I got into
when I was in high school.
Wow.
Because it was Peter Gabriel. It was the Peter Gabriel days back in the early 70s. They changed band members and changed like the leader.
Yeah,
in
he
the band.
left. He did his own thing, right?
And then they became like kind of poppy. So I was like, that makes so much sense. Okay.
So did Peter Gabriel.
That's true, actually. That's true. He had some. Did he have some hits? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he had that Sledgehammer. You Google that one. It's a great video clip. Stop
check it out.
motion in
Yeah?
like 1980. So it's brilliant.
Fantastic.
Sledgehammer. Boom, boom. And then, of course, Genesis being Phil Collins
Yes,
as well, the famous,
yes.
You told me not to worry. Everyone remember that?
Sounds great. I don't know it, but I'll look it up.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is
anyway,
selling...
back to their days of Genesis.
This is 1973. This is Selling England by the Pound. Very amazing album. I won't say we've talked enough, but it's incredibly deep, incredibly moving, and I absolutely fell in love. It's a bit epic, but I hope you guys enjoy it. This is Selling England by the Pound. The title track, Dancing with the Moonlit Night. Thank you. You're listening to Zach and Will.
Driving you home. Stay tuned. More to come. Dancing with the Moonlit Night there.
That's it.
Genesis.
And
Their sophomore album.
Yes, yeah.
Selling England by the Pound.
That's
Cool
the
album,
one.
man. I did my homework because last night Will came to me. He said, I want this to be the album of the week. I want to go through a few of these songs.
That's true.
I want to talk through them. I said, all right, I better listen to it. Because
Thank you.
admittedly,
You did, okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. And
Good
I'll
on
tell
ya.
you what,
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
I'll tell you what, I hated it.
It was a journey. It was a wonderful journey. I
It's
can see
insane,
why you like
hey?
it.
It's so cool.
Yeah. No, I just thought real folky roots in some of them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
it
mean,
kinda
that's
crescendos to
the
the
storytelling
epic.
is folk storytelling.
Yeah.
Like it talks about England in the 60s and also in like...
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
years
then there's
and
just
years
that,
ago.
like jazz rock,
Yeah.
early
It's
metal
beautiful.
kind of.
Yeah.
It's funky. It's funky. Cool structure.
There's more to come, guys, so if you like that, keep on listening.
Can't wait.
What do we got up next, Zach?
I think we're playing one of our all-time favorites.
Oh, yeah, it's time for True Lies! Dun, 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 dun.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.
Let us know what True Lies is, Zach.
True Lie is a game of deception and deceit.
Yep.
Who would have thought that? Where Will and I tell each other a couple of stories. Now, it's up to the other person to determine whether it's the truth or a lie.
Oh. And of course, in the background, we're going to have music from the amazing 90s film True Lies.
James Cameron in one of his best, I think.
Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're fired.
You know the thing I heard about damn, I
No,
forgot.
go ahead. No, tell me what you think the quote is, Zach.
I'm pretty sure it's, you know what I heard about terrorists?
What?
They don't consider your schedule.
Don't remember that one, but I'm sure it's something similar to that.
I think there are fans out there of
Was
True
that when
Lies
he was
who will
riding the horse in the restaurant?
No, I think it was like flying the jet through just the city.
Of course, yeah. Yep.
As
Just
you
to
would.
himself. There's no camera watching.
As all 90s films had.
Yes, yeah. In a monologue.
And
Yeah.
Die Hard 4.
In a monologue.
Anyway, True Lies. Will, I'd like you to start it off this week. I want you
Okay.
to tell me your true lie.
Got a little story for you. Zach, recently we have been telling a lot of anecdotes from our childhood.
We have.
We have. Zach, I'm going to tell you something recently. I just want to... You've been winning every week, let's be honest, and I want to make it a little harder for you.
Okay.
I really want to focus on doing something a little tricky.
Ooh.
Now, as you know, a couple of weeks ago, I was in LA for E3.
What's E3? You wouldn't know.
Invite-only event.
Do you wear your pins around?
I do at work. I just wear the E3 pin.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, let's put on the music, Zach, and I'm going to tell you this story. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Here we go.
I can't wait to hear about E3.
I haven't told you enough already. We're not talking about E3. If you
Okay.
want to listen to hear about E3, go to my YouTube channel, Wilburger. Shameless self-plug.
Yep, great self-plug.
WLBURGUR. You can see the vlogs there.
Because
Also,
whoever's listening to this wouldn't know what it is. It's like 80% of our audience. Go on, Will.
Dear. Anyway, so we're not going to talk about E3. However, I'm going to cut this short.
Yep.
I was in a Walgreens, just in LA Central, which
Yeah?
is pretty much just like a Safeway.
Right.
I was in a Walgreens.
For the laymen who haven't been to America. Go on.
This is middle of the day, like early afternoon, and I'm buying, I don't know, like gum. For some reason, I thought I'd leave the hotel and get some gum today. I don't know. I can't remember what I was doing. Not important.
Yep.
Whilst I was in the line, these two lovely gentlemen came up to me and were like, "Oh my God, you're this guy from this show. Can I get a photo?" That was what they sounded like. These two lovely guys.
Yeah.
They were very friendly. A bit drunk. Middle of the day, I'm not sure.
Why?
But it's LA. It's LA,
yeah.
whatever. So I was mistaken, Zach, for a celebrity in a Walgreens in LA.
Oh, okay.
There you go, yeah.
Okay, first question is which celebrity?
I can't remember. It's
That's so poor because
it was like someone from a boy band or something. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised with that haircut.
No, you know what? I'm pretty sure they said I was a dude from One Direction, which is
Actually?
ridiculous. Yeah, because I look nothing like.
Oh man!
Yeah, look up Raiders Lost Banter
to
see what we look like. No, I don't think so. No.
The rest?
The rest. Like nothing like them. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they said boy band.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So were they in a television show?
I don't know. They were just two drunk, very friendly, overly friendly guys.
No. I mean, did the drunk guy say that you were in a TV show?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he said I was in a boy band.
Okay,
and he wanted to get and he like begged me for a photo, and we got and I just placated them.
You said
I went along with it. I'm like,
got a
yes,
photo?
I am this person in this band. Yes.
Oh, if only I had the camera there, would have made a great vlog.
Where'd your English accent go? I don't know.
Been touring in Australia for 6 years.
For a long time, for 21 years.
Yep.
Oh, there it is, Zach. You're out of time.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, no more questions. Sorry. Go.
Oh, there's so much more I want to know.
Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
I don't know, just from instinct, I got to say it was a lie.
Wrong. I was telling the truth. Oh! Winner, winner, they all.
Chicken dinner over here.
Yeah.
All right, no, I want to know more, Will. Is there anything
that's
more?
Really
that's it.
I'm pretty. They
That
followed.
is a great story that you have no information about.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because like that week, as I said to you, was so overwhelming anyway.
Yeah.
That kind of.
Stuff didn't make the cut.
There was a bunch of stuff like that as well that it just didn't.
But
I've still got to
meeting,
tell
the
you.
voice actor of Mario was.
Yeah, Charles Martinet, great guy, top bloke.
No, lovely.
Follow me on Twitter.
It's me. Go on. So, wow, that's shocking.
What I can tell
That
you,
anyone would recognise you
I think.
for an attractive man. No, I'm kidding.
Sure, thank you.
You're actually
Thanks.
a bit of a babe.
That's all right. This is a marriage from 4 to 6.
It is.
And so are
It
you.
is.
So are you. We're allowed to say that. We
are.
have to have a strong partnership.
You know, I say that, but I'm looking into those baby blue eyes, and I immediately.
We are both straight, by the way. Sorry,
Lads
out there who are keen.
Well,
anyway,
you never know, do you?
Zach
Go
has
on.
also got a girlfriend, so sorry, ladies.
Well, and might I just add, while we're on the topic, it's 2 years, so.
Oh, 2-year anniversary.
Love
Do
you,
you have
babe.
something to say? No, please. No, let's
No,
just take
not
your
really.
time. No, I'll shut up.
We're in the middle of a game here, Will. Well,
Okay.
I don't have time to waste.
Your girlfriend's probably listening going, wow.
Wow.
No, go ahead.
No, just a quick one. Shout out to Ashi. I can't wait to see you tonight. Love.
That's beautiful. That's lovely.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what I can tell you is they followed me out
Didn't
on the
plan that.
street and
Oh.
got another photo as well.
Yeah, all right.
They were wasted. It was in the afternoon. They probably were at a party earlier that morning. Who knows?
All right. Oh, man. Well,
Anyway,
there you go.
there you go.
It was the truth.
Yep, Willie wins. One for Willie, they all. All right, Zach, you got a story you ready to dive into?
Yeah, let's go into it.
Here we go. Gonna get that True Lies back in music for you.
The music makes it.
It does. Ooh.
Will, you might remember back in the day,
Back in the
this is going back to schoolies.
Oh,
There was an
schoolies?
evening where you and I went out
Yeah, I think I know what you're gonna say.
and we pretended to be Scottish
That was so fun.
to try and pick up girls.
In a sociopathic kind of way.
In
That
a
was
weird
very
way.
fun.
I just don't think we had enough self-confidence, really.
What do you mean? It worked. Let's not go into detail.
What you don't know is
yes.
I tried it the next night when we weren't together with an English accent. And it was so unsuccessful that people called me out on it immediately.
We're a duo, dude.
And I was
We're a duo.
humiliated. We needed to be together.
We're a duo.
So.
God, I remember that. Where are you from? Glasgow.
we just came down for a wee bit.
A wee bit, a drink of soda pop.
That's all you get at school is.
That's what schoolies is all about. Just hanging out, drinking soda pop, and having a swim in the beach.
Anyway, so that's I went out the next night after you and I went
I haven't heard
and had
this.
an unsuccessful venture.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you
And
some
I was a bit
cues.
ashamed, so I didn't tell you.
Okay. Let me throw some cues at you.
Okay.
Okay, before the Wilhelm scream interrupts me.
Yep.
Okay, how many victims were there? How many people did you try this on? How many
my
ladies?
my first crack was at a group of 3.
Oh, that's confident.
So-
were you? I'm gonna be careful how I ask this. Were you very happy? And
I had a lot of confidence. Will.
you had a lot of confidence.
I had a lot of confidence.
Confidence that you normally wouldn't have unless you.
Yeah, well, it was probably a little from column A, a little from column B.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot
Okay.
of I was feeling pretty good.
So,
And I thought
I
this
can
is going to
picture
work.
that.
It worked last night. Let's
Yeah.
let's pull it out again.
You get like those squinty eyes.
And it was
Anyway.
go on.
Yeah. No. Okay. Do you recall what they said? This first group of 3 people. Do you recall?
Oh, they were quite welcoming at this
Actually,
start.
you know what? Run me through the conversation. What did you do? So you walked up.
I haven't thought about this a lot, but
I bet you haven't.
it was a bit embarrassing. But I went up to the group. I just introduced myself. You know, casual like. I went for a bit more of a Jason Statham. Like, oh, g'day, how are you?
A bit for a Jason Statham. I want to hear this. What does that mean?
That means, you know, like, oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm from. You're telling me I've got to drive and win this race, and this death race.
This death race. I'll do it. No,
Yeah.
I don't know what he says.
No
like.
questions asked. You killed my family. Yeah.
He's so.
Didn't work.
I feel like that's the opposite of Jason Statham. He doesn't really try to get the girls. They just kind of fall in his lap.
Well, that was my. I should have shaved and gotten fit
Yeah.
and a lot more sex appeal.
No,
but,
you're a fit guy. Let's be honest.
Oh,
Come on.
that's a stretch. Say good man bod at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I focused on Leo's look basically. In
What does that entail?
I don't know if you've seen J. Edgar, the movie J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh right, like the dad bod. Yeah, he
The
pulls
dad
it off
bod.
though.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, all right. Let's just cut to it. I'm gonna say that was a lie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was a dirty lie.
2 up today. Thank you.
Well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're on game. You
winner,
came
chicken dinner.
prepared.
Yeah, it was the 5 coffees this morning. That's what's doing it. Alrighty, shall we jump to a song? God,
I think so. I think
I'm
it's time to
ecstatic.
give the good
I'm
people a
ecstatic.
break of our voices.
What are we going to be listening to?
Oh, I'd love to tell you, buddy. It's going to be a session of Mac to back.
Oh, a bit of back-to-back Mac.
I am so excited because today, Willie,
Yep.
as I'm sure you're very aware,
Yes,
there's
I'm
been a
big
new
fan.
release.
Oh yeah, the mini LP, another one.
Mac DeMarco, the 8-track release is out today. You can buy that.
Phenomenal.
I got a track from there as well as one of his previous ones, Dreaming, coming up.
Yes.
They're going to be Mac to back.
Back-to-back Mac.
If you get it,
Come on.
if you catch our drift.
Coming at you. It's pretty simple, really. We just need to say it. We don't need to explain it.
But there's an interesting curiosity at the end of the album, Will, that I think will let the audience know when we return.
Oh, keep 'em waiting.
Bit of a plug, a bit of a signpost there. So I think let's roll into it. It's Mac to back. Zach and Will, Fridays driving you home. Raiders of the Lost Banter here on Sin Nation.
First up, we got another one. Thank you so much.
Now it's back to Mac with Dreaming. You're listening to Zach and Will. Dreaming there by Mac DeMarco. New album out today.
Another one. Mini LP. Get it. Please do.
Buy it.
We love him here. We love
Yeah.
Mac. We really, really want to try and get him on the show.
It'd be so good. So
But-
we're obviously hyping him. Check him
Yeah.
out on Spotify. Check him out on YouTube. Or if you're feeling a bit nostalgic, get in your car, drive down to JP Hi-Fi.
Oh, just go and get the album.
We can't tell you how much it is because
Yeah.
this is.
We're just
Sin.
saying. We're just saying, dude. We're just saying. It's
I
an
just
option.
personally think it's great.
Exactly. That was back to Mac. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Back to back,
Back
back
to
to back,
back to back
I
Mac.
can't. Anyway, that album, this mini LP that's been launched today, man, really interesting. In the last track, My House by the Water, Mac invites fans to stop on by and he'll make you a cup of coffee.
I heard about this. That's
And
insane.
How cool is that? He literally gives out his address and
Yeah.
says, why not?
Oh, I should have the audio, dude.
Oh, I know.
The
Oh,
album.
well,
I have the album. Like I bought it and everything. It's just sitting on pre-order on iTunes. I should have downloaded it. Damn.
we could have, but
No,
really
I'll
cool.
look for the audio on
Apparently-
YouTube and we'll play it later. Maybe.
Apparently hundreds of people have been going down, just grabbing a cup of coffee.
Really?
Talking some smack.
That's crazy.
He's such a cool
Does
dude.
he regret it? Do you know?
I think he thinks it was silly.
Yeah.
And he does. He's in hindsight, he's like, I don't know what I was doing, but because that's Mac. But yeah,
What I read is that he was like, it's at the end of the album, so people have to listen to the whole album to get there, but he doesn't quite get that bit of an option of skipping tracks and these kind of things leak online and people see that and then they find the song.
And then all they end up doing is listening to the last bit of the album.
Exactly. Oh, no, Mac.
Oh, dear. No, but still.
No, he's a top bloke. A
Yeah,
really, really
it's
cool
pretty
thing
cool.
to do. It's emblematic of his personality that he
Definitely.
is. The kind of entertainer that he is and that he wants to be. It's
And
perfect.
Isn't it interesting how he's been able to release this on the heels of Salad Days, which was on the heels? Like, everything's just been coming out so quickly, you know? It's like year after year, he's bringing out
brilliant.
cool new music.
This was, I mean, I'm yet to listen to the whole album, but I know this one's not a full album. It's the mini LP. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see what it's like. Because Salad Days was, to me, monumental. And 2, again, is my favourite album that he's
Yeah.
done. So
Definitely.
I don't know how it's going to
interesting.
compare.
8 tracks, though, still. You know, you're getting a good... That's a bite.
Yeah.
You get a good bite.
Love
It's probably
songs,
a good
isn't it?
half an hour.
That's why we
Love
played
songs.
those, actually, because...
Because
Yeah.
it's the 2-year anniversary, and this is Zach and Will's love song dedications.
To Ash, to your girlfriend. Completely intentional.
Ash in St Kilda, how are you? So there's a story, Will,
Yes.
this week that caught my attention.
Okay.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah. Away from Mac.
I'm gonna give it headline. The headline of this story is 789.
Okay.
8 being ATE. Clever little pun there. I'll explain later.
I haven't snorted in probably a year. That was what you just did there made me snort.
Oh, that's I'm pleased.
Equally
Well,
a bad
as you
thing
know,
as a good thing.
I don't know how much Australian television you watch, Will, but one of the stalwarts
Not much.
is Channel 7's cooking series My Kitchen Rules.
Good God, we're saturated with reality TV, aren't we?
Don't
It's
get
really
me
the bottom
started.
of the barrel, isn't it? In my
Well,
opinion.
You might have noticed around town that on billboards, on buses,
Sure.
over the past fortnight on Channel 9, there's been a new cooking show,
I bet there is.
Hot Plate.
Okay. Hot plate.
Hot Plate. Well, and this is straight from the horse's mouth. Channel 9's Hot Plate has a strange sense of deja vu, according to a Channel 7 spokesperson. And on Tuesday, they lodged papers in the federal courts demanding that Hot Plate be taken off air.
I mean, that's fair enough, but do you think that's a bit trivial? Like, it's kind of ridiculous, isn't
Well,
it, that we're fighting over reality TV?
It is interesting, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, it's not unusual for these networks to
Not
produce...
unusual. Sorry.
to produce like similar programs.
Yeah.
However, in this case, it's similar casting, costuming, sets.
That's the
music.
thing, dude. Like
It's
MasterChef.
the same.
Have you noticed that there are always stereotypes? Like you've got your indie girl with the short hair and glasses who wears like bow ties.
And then there's the bearded guy, and there's
Yep.
the mum.
There's the
and
mom. Yeah.
the mom.
The ethnic mum. It's just all sorts.
Yeah. So
Yep.
7 has been a little bitter because the new program, Restaurant Revolution, their new
Of course.
thing,
Therefore, 7, 8,
show.
9.
Yep. That's been losing out to Hot Plate.
Oh, no.
Restaurant Revolution.
May God help us all.
We've probably all missed it anyway, but yeah, that's been it's been about as popular as a pork chop in Jerusalem. But it begs the question.
Is that a saying, or did you just?
That's one of my favourites from my history teacher, Stephen
Well done.
Miles.
Oh, yes. Shout
Now, it
out.
does beg the question: is there
Uh-huh.
any danger of these shows or these channels copying a half-decent program?
Yeah, I'd love to actually have an original show. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, look at US TV, True Detective, Game of Thrones, like all these amazing HBO
Maybe we should
shows.
copy, like Australians should copy Game of
It's
Thrones.
budget though, dude. Like you do need a big budget for those kind of things.
Feel that breeze?
But we just
Winter's coming.
we're just shut up. We're constricting, everything creatively. Like doing reality TV, there's nothing really creatively original about it.
Well, the irony to me is that these reality characters are further removed from reality than some of the fiction that we see.
Probably true. That's
You
probably
know what
true.
I mean? Like,
I
they're just-
totally get you.
They're parodies of themselves. It's unbelievable.
Completely
and
ridiculous.
I'll leave The Bachelor out of this because
Yeah.
that stuff is great.
we
kidding.
had a whole topic on that last season,
it was
didn't we?
very solid. We should come back to that.
We really should.
But before we finish, I've got a joke, Will. Why
here we go.
was 10 afraid of 7?
Okay, so this is our new song. We're just going to cut to a song. This is, more Genesis, yeah. I'm not going to let you have that. You're not going to have that. It's not going to happen.
It was so close.
I wish I had the song right in front of me.
The people are going to be asking for the punchline of that, Will.
Yeah, well, now they're never going to know, are they?
Well,
they're never going to know.
You're going to have to answer to your actions.
Screw
I'm just
you.
saying.
Screw you. Podcast listeners, just Google it. Or if you're in a car, Google it. Drive with your knees.
I came up with it with my brain, mate.
Yep, 789. There you go.
Good lucky Googling my brain. Good lucky
On-
to you.
This is, here we go. More Selling England by the Pound. This is the song straight after the one that we just played, the Genesis one, Dancing with the Moonlit Night.
Yep.
This is I Know What I Like, in brackets, in your wardrobe. This is a great track. This is a bit more poppy, but it's beautiful.
Definitely. It was much more commercially viable, apparently.
Yeah.
I read.
Yeah.
Nice flute work by Gabriel.
It's a beautiful track. God, you really looked... I haven't even read about the album.
Oh,
Like,
no,
I just
listened to it.
it.
I took some notes, and then I saw what other people thought, and here
What I want
we are.
you to listen to, audience, the bass line in the chorus, it just falls like rain. It's so beautiful. Like that's the way I see it. It's
Will.
just beautiful. It's like
just imagery.
It's like, to me, what I see is
Yeah.
when you know when you get sun showers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
yeah,
'em.
and you get like a rainbow. It's like that. That sounds a bit okay. What?
Welcome back to Love Song Dedications with
Let's
Will
just
Ramsey.
play this. Here we go. This is I Know What I Like, Genesis. You're listening to Zach and Will, Raiders of the Lost Banter. Nayo. I Know What I Like. Beautiful, beautiful song there. I was just describing my...
We got a bit carried away in the
Yeah,
imagery. It
yeah.
was pretty cool. That bass line.
Yeah, see, like
You
the
weren't
bass
lying.
line, the bass line goes up, like, I don't know. It's like falling like rain, but it goes up, and then the melody of
The opposite to
singing
rain.
goes down.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I see I saw it.
The singing goes down. I
think
it's
there was
like
a-
this beautiful cross. I don't, that makes no sense.
I felt like
but
there was an isolated shower right here.
I'm making hand gestures in the studio. If you could see them, audience, it would make sense.
You'd love it. You'd be all over it. Well, what have you got for us, Matt? I think there was a pretty special trailer that featured yesterday.
Yes! Okay, I know we've already talked about Deadpool, man. I know we've already talked about anti-heroes, Zach. We've already
Yes.
talked about it. We talked about superhero movies and how we're getting sick of them. And, the audiences are ready for anti-heroes. The Deadpool trailer came out, dude, and it's so great. It's
Really?
everything that everybody wants.
Well,
All
I
the-
saw it. I
Yeah.
thought it looks very entertaining. Very funny.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
funny, like comical character.
Self-aware. We
Not
got to
ju-
see...
comical character.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's what we want. I think audiences are now looking for. I mean, then again, like, you got like Die Hard, you got your Bruce Willis, they're saying puns. Like Harrison Ford in Raiders, like,
Yeah.
they've got the punny one-liners. Like, there always was comedy in heroes because it makes them more relatable.
Definitely.
But I
It's an
think
important
today we're
dynamic.
actually seeing comedians in roles like Paul Rudd and Ant-Man.
And he was brilliant
Yeah,
as well.
he was
Like
phenomenal.
Seth Rogen in Green Hornet. Don't watch that film.
Oh, but I just really hope Deadpool's going to be great. They've got a really cool comedian, which I really like, TJ Miller. Do you know him?
Oh, yeah, I remember him back from He's Out of Your League. She's Out of Your League.
Yes, yeah.
TSC. Great movie.
Ryan Reynolds was on Conan the other day talking about their partnership and how the comedy flowed and how they worked together. And I've got a little clip from the trailer, which is just them having some banter in the film. For those who don't know the comic, Deadpool, he becomes a superhero, but his appearance changes. He becomes like mutilated and he looks a little bit wacky.
Bit off.
TJ Miller is going to describe it for us. Would you like to listen to that, Zach?
I'd love to, Will.
Would you like to hear TJ Miller's description?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Yes.
Here we go. This is TJ Miller and Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool, and then it'll cut to Ryan Reynolds talking about their partnership on Conan, on the Conan show. Here we go.
God, you are hard to look at. You look like the topographical map of Utah.
Exactly.
You are haunting. You look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
Thank you.
I always see that. TJ Miller, by the way.
The best.
So happy to see TJ Miller in there. We're huge fans of his, and you guys have such a great
I
thing
had
there.
so much fun with him. Cannot keep a straight face around that guy. He's hysterical.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, for being here, for premiering this incredible trailer. We're all looking forward to the film, and congratulations again on your baby. That's so exciting.
Thank you very much.
Guys, good man. Deadpool is going to be in theaters February 12th, 2016. Ryan Reynolds!
Oh, fantastic.
yeah.
So excited.
Putting that in the diary?
Oh, yeah, Feb 2016.
Feb 12, 2016.
There you go.
Right here. You heard it first on Zach and Will. Technically, you heard it first on Conan, but today, for your oral pleasure, we brought that. I need a cup of tea.
Congratulations, Ryan Reynolds, on your baby. He's a big listener of Raiders of the Lost Banter.
Oh, yeah. If you want to come in at any time, just let us know.
Yeah,
we know
yeah.
you're busy with the new child.
He is. He's just in the corner now. He's just eating a sandwich.
Yeah, he's actually filming for us today,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is thanks, Rye.
Thanks, Ryan. What? Oh, no, he's eating, sorry. He can't come on air, sorry.
He's feeding.
eating a jam sandwich. Yep.
Looks good though.
Yeah, it does look good.
Peanut butter jelly. Willie, I think what we've had enough of today is Genesis. So
No, you're wrong. See, you're wrong there. I've got one more for you.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
What? It's such a good album. Just one more. Give me one more.
Well, you know what? It's the feature of the week. You got to pick it this week.
Yep.
I had Currents a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
It's only fair. So this is a short one, right? This will just wrap up quickly.
No. This is to end the first half of the show, so it's a long one. I'm sorry.
Which one is it? Don't tell me it's Firth.
It's Firth of Filth. Firth of Fifth.
For the thistles.
Really struggling with the songs here.
I tell you what,
Firth of Fifth.
I
Selling
listened
England
to
by
this
the
last
pound.
night.
How brilliant is it?
The guitar solo by Stevie Hackett.
Yep.
I don't think he's ever been called Stevie Hackett in his
Stevie,
life.
no, you're on a first name basis. You're a good mate. Stevie-O.
Seriously shreds it. It is so good.
It's awesome. So progressive.
Yeah.
I am a fan of the piano. It's funny you say the guitar. I think the piano is the highlight of this one, especially the start of the album. Tony Banks doesn't get enough, I think, with Genesis, and he just needs more, and this is great because they let him have a solo at the start, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, lovely. Well, I think everyone's frothing for another Genesis song.
That'll be it. I promise, guys. Just listen, please. Just do me a favor.
Do Will the honour and listen to another Genesis. No, it'll be good. I enjoyed it, and I think you will too. So coming up right now, we have Firth on Fifth.
Firth of Fifth by Genesis. Thank you,
Zach and Will.
Genesis! Yeah!
Yep, that was the last Genesis song we're going to be playing.
What are you talking about? It was amazing.
As a radio
Everyone
duo.
loved it.
Yep, that was dedicated to Andrew Hopkinson. I hope you're having a great day. Firth of Fifth by
cute.
Genesis. Try and make a mix out of that one.
Well done,
brother.
the pronunciation. Well done.
Yeah,
you
it
got
took me a while. The fifth.
Fifth.
You know what the time is, though, Will? It's 5 o'clock on the dot, and that means it's time for a news update.
Here we go. Let me just chuck a bit of ABC News theme at you. Oh, lovely. Oh no, it's the Pendulum remix.
Who would have guessed? Nothing gets me jazzed up for the news like this.
It's so good.
So, Willie, I don't know if you saw, but it's a homicide case down at the fourth test, day one of the Ashes series.
Lovely.
Took a lot to get that out.
That's all right.
The Aussies were bowled out for just 60 in 18.3 overs.
Disgusting. That's
The
actually the
shortest-
first time I'm hearing about this. This is soul-crushing.
The shortest innings ever recorded in a test match.
I read that someone on the team said that they would win it completely clean. Does that ring a bell?
People make promises like that all the time, don't they?
But someone said...
It's like Carlton were like, this is our year.
Someone
You
said
know,
Australia would win
went over your
5-0 or
head.
something.
What?
Someone said Australia would win 5-0. Did you read that?
Well,
No.
that person
was wrong. Okay. Oh dear. What else?
So
What
the
else
key
we got?
reason Australia were bowled out for such a paltry score was the performance of Stuart Broad, who stepped up to his role of lead English paceman with incredible effect. He finished with 8 for 15 in front of his home crowd. Only twice in Test history has anyone taken 8 wickets for fewer runs.
Wow.
And I tell you what, they weren't bowling against Australia.
Good effort.
It's been dubbed the darkest day in Ashes history for the Australian team.
Oh no.
And England hasn't dominated Australia like this since the 18th century.
Right.
Buzz is all around Australia for the impending summer festival season. Obviously, this is the news that you don't need, but we're giving to you. The first instalment of the Falls Festival lineup is looking pretty hot to trot, to be
Mac
honest.
DeMarco. There you go.
Yeah, giving him another plug.
Yeah.
Get on our show. Headliners, Falls, Disclosure, Block Party, Courtney Barnett, and Mac DeMarco, as well as a strong mix of Aussie talent. Are going to be hitting the stage. We've got Birds of Tokyo, Meg Mac, Alpine,
Beautiful.
Rufus,
Fantastic.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard,
Oh, I love him.
and the legend, Paul Kelly.
Oh,
Southbound has also been announced, which is essentially Falls Festival for miners and Freo supporters. And just in this morning, the festivals that is known as Meredith,
yeah.
the benevolent Auntie Meredith, has
old
revealed the first act for the Silver Jubilee edition, which is the 25th anniversary.
Yeah. I went last year. It was fantastic, I got to say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
War on
Had
Drugs
a
were
big
brilliant.
time?
Best show I've ever seen live.
Wow.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
We've got to play some more War on Drugs.
We do, yeah.
Well, the first name for the Meredith, which will be announced on Monday, but the first one that's been dropped is Father John Misty, who
Can't say I know him, but-
He's an American songwriter from Fleet Foxes.
Great.
And he was also a drummer.
Great.
He'll be performing on the second night of the festival when it returns in December.
Sure.
Meredith Falls, it's all getting announced. 25th anniversary of Meredith.
Beautiful.
And Victorian music fans will have 3 days of country bliss.
Fantastic. Now, because we're fans of King Gizzard and they're playing at Falls,
Gizzard, Lizard, Wizard.
Gizzard, Lizard, we got a track, don't we, Zach?
We do indeed. I thought we'd get a bit more modern with the tunes.
Yeah.
And we hit up God Is in the Rhythm. It's the radio edit of a great track from their new album that came out this year, Quarters.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really worth giving a listen to.
Haven't listened to it. I shall.
Yeah,
I shall.
yeah, no.
I'll see what I think of this.
Absolutely. All right,
It's not
let's
Genesis,
hit it up.
so
It's not Genesis.
It's probably not going to
It's going to throw you way off your radio.
be. No, these guys are great. I love it. They're like 60s psychedelia, aren't they? So that's cool.
yeah. But,
my thing.
but today.
Which is fine. I'm not the douchebag you make me out to be. Come on. Maybe a little. Maybe a touch.
Maybe a tiny bit.
I like 90s as well. Jeff Buckley, he's great. Nirvana, they're pretty cool.
I hear
Pearl
they're
Jam.
big. I hear people are getting into them.
Okay.
Love to see them live.
What do we got? What's the track called?
Yeah, no, it's God Is in the Rhythm, King Gizzard, and the Lizard Wizard. You're here with Zach and Will driving you home.
Sin Nation.
You're listening to Zach and Will. That was God Is in the Rhythm, King Gizzard, and the Lizard Wizard. You can check those guys out at Falls Festival this year. Tickets are going on sale in a few weeks. You put your name on the ballot. If you're lucky enough, you'll be going.
Getting in.
Yeah.
It's a lovely little track. I'll check out the album, Zach. I will.
Yeah, it's cool.
I
It's
will.
good. It's a good listen. Yeah.
Get my ass out of the 70s.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no, just try it out. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Just chuck it in the background, play some games, you know,
Easy.
make some vids.
Easy to do. Make some YouTube videos.
Make some YouTube vids so you can get some YouTube money.
Oh, not likely. Zach!
Yeah, buddy.
It's time for my favourite game!
Oh,
yeah!
Let's do this game.
Woo! It's, what's this game called?
Will.
Face Off! Yeah! We still need to watch that movie, Nick Cage.
Okay, week 4, still haven't watched it. Will, I got to admit to you, man, I'm not as pumped this week.
I have nothing written.
Because I'm zero prepared.
What, like every other week? It's just
No, but this week I'm particularly unprepared because you've kind of dropped on me that we're doing
This is what I love about it, though.
a very specific sort of show. Well, not that specific, but enough for me to be like,
Tell the
oh,
audience what I suggested this week.
Disney Renaissance characters.
Yes! And there's so many. There's so many movies.
There are.
But you're so not keen, and it's just
I don't
making
know,
me.
I just don't have anything good.
I just want to apologize in advance for when I piss myself. Like, I'm going to lose it. I can already see it happening.
Yeah, sick.
Do you want me to go first then?
Oh, you know what? If you could get me in the mood. Get me in the mood for Face Off.
All right, so for those who don't know, Disney Renaissance is the period where Disney came back. There was a period, I think, in the 80s where Disney didn't have many hit films.
Yep.
I can't really give you an example. I think Tron was one of them.
Yep.
Tron is now a cult film, obviously.
Cult film.
Obviously, but I think it only made like 30 million or something.
What?
Something small.
Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
inside joke, isn't it? But
Our
yeah,
most loyal listeners will know. Go on.
in the 90s,
Yep.
they made a little movie called Lion King. Absolutely killed it. Then a little movie called Hercules. The order might be wrong here. Then a movie called Little Mermaid. Then a movie called Mulan. It was just the 90s. The Disney...
Anastasia.
Yes, yeah.
You know.
Pocahontas.
Yep.
Are they all the same? I feel
Fox
like
and
they're
the
very
Hound.
similar themes on feminine injustices.
Yeah.
Which
No,
is
it was
fine.
Good to see.
Relevant-
Good to see.
relevant at the time,
Yeah,
probably
definitely.
still is.
Relevant today.
Relevant today.
You know, you
sure.
got Frozen. Anyway, we're getting off track here.
I
But
feel like Frozen was like a
let's.
sexuality thing. Anyway, let's go back.
Could
Did you
be.
get that? Did you?
Oh, there was a. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think I got a vibe.
Like at the
in a
start,
positive
come
way.
out, and then she goes and comes out. Like, what's the song called?
Yeah, Let It Go.
Let It Go. There you go.
Won't hold it back anymore.
Let's get out of
I
that.
took it too literally.
Sorry. Disney Renaissance. So you got your Hercules. There's so many. So
Yeah,
Zach,
yeah.
what do you want me to do?
Oh,
Throw
look,
something at me.
Well, actually, I have a favorite character of that period.
Sure.
So I'd love to throw
I can do.
it at
I
you.
like the villains.
Well, I've got sort of a not quite a villain.
Okay.
Not quite a villain.
Okay.
Kind of.
Kind
He
of.
swaps sides. He's sitting on the
swaps
fence.
sides.
He kind of gets impaled for it.
Okay.
It's Jafar.
Could not be more of a villain. Have you even watched Aladdin?
What? Oh wait, I was thinking of the little bird in.
That's Iago.
Oh,
I feel like
Iago.
I'm the Disney fan here.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with liking Disney. Disney's great.
He kind of comes off as a Jafar to me.
It's so funny.
But yes,
that-
Jafar, the bad guy in Aladdin. Why not? I said Jafar. Let's
I s-
lock in Jafar.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Here's another great character. You gotta let me do this one later. Hades. from Hercules. James Woods.
No, good one. Yeah. James Woods. James Woods.
So I can't
for the
do
life
James
of me
Woods.
do
it James Woods.
We're just saying his
but
name.
Maybe I'll make you do it. Anyway, what do you want me to do?
Maybe
Do
not.
you want me to do Jafar?
Yeah, no,
maybe.
Jafar from Aladdin, not Jafar from Lion King, like everyone knows and loves.
Then again, Scar's a very similar character. The
He
English,
is.
like typical English bad guy.
Yes. Jeremy Irons. Let's roll with Jafar, dude.
Okay.
What's the track you're going to be? Oh, by the way, we probably should explain the premise of the
Oh
show.
yeah, what's the
for those who haven't tuned in previous weeks, because we assume everyone's just a loving listener.
Yes.
Face Off is a game of character karaoke where Will and I choose impressions for us to perform respectively to the tune of a perfect karaoke song. Last week had a bit of trouble with our Leo impressions, but this week I think the Disney Renaissance will reinvigor this great.
it's a fantastic little fish out of water style game that Zach and Will, third person. I'm clearly rating this. That we're going to be playing. So we choose popular movie characters, and then via the best impression we can muster, we make them sing songs in karaoke style. So today is Jafar from Aladdin. And I'm going to be doing We Are the Champions by Queen. Here we go. Let's just jump into it. Let's see what happens. I have nothing's written, so this is going to be ridiculous. And the song starts straight away, by the way, so screw it. Here we go.
Oh man, that is
Okay, here we go. Here it comes.
pensive stare.
My name's Jafar. I'm a stereotypical bad guy. Going back to Old English verse America, the song changed there and I didn't mean it. Jafar, where's Iago? Screw Aladdin and his magical little lamp and his carpet. Screw him. And I'm gonna go on and find on and on. We are the typical English bad guys. Iago, where are you?
Wow. Oh, ew.
I'm so sorry. Oh no. All right, Zach, would you like to be Scar?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Here you go, you can be Scar.
We're
Go.
done.
Hey, it's starting. Here we go.
Okay.
It's your face. You just... All right, ready?
I'm going to be the king of this land.
That's great. That's good. Keep going, keep going.
But Simba's in my way.
Yes.
I'm going to kill his father and bring upon a new age.
Here we go on and on. I'm my
should
typical English.
Be the king.
Douchebag.
Oh man, yeah. Thanks for giving me time to prep that.
So sorry. That was fine though.
I was there, and then
Wasn't a particular parody.
No,
It was more serious,
It
but
was
it was good.
I was trying.
That was good. You win that, obviously. You
No,
win
I
that.
don't know.
You win that.
Let's call that 50-50.
Oh my god.
Text us into the studio. Couldn't tell you what the number is because we haven't got it to work.
It's just,
but
I just love the fact that we're so obviously embarrassing ourselves on the radio, Australia-wide right now. It just is so funny to me.
It's so embarrassing for the 8 listeners. I'm sure they're just dying,
so
cringing.
good. Jeremy, that was a great little Jeremy Irons.
Thank you.
Die
Thank
Hard
you.
3?
Yes. You know, he's going to be, Die Hard 3 plays
a bad guy.
The brother of
Hans. Of Alan Rickman.
Of Alan Rickman.
Bruce,
Snape.
I'm going to find you, Bruce.
That's what we should have. Wow, you should open with that, man. That was.
Here's Alan Rickman singing Disney songs.
What about he's coming up in the new Batman v Superman movie.
Oh, is he the
Not Alan Rickman.
Jeremy Irons?
Jeremy Irons.
Okay.
He's playing Alfred, taking over for Michael.
Interesting.
Caine.
There you
Michael
go.
Caine.
So he's still a stereotypical English role, but good guy this time.
Yeah, good guy. Who doesn't love
you go.
Alfred?
Yeah, who doesn't love Alfred? Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. All right, let's jump to some other characters.
Oh, let's not. What is?
This is just so fun for me.
Yeah, no, you love it.
I am so
You
sorry.
love it.
Guys, next week we'll write stuff, I promise.
Next week we'll have a new game for you. It's called Zach Dictates the Rules.
Not
on Zach and
Face
Will.
Off.
Not Face Off.
We need to watch that movie
We
as
will
well.
watch it because Nicolas Cage, Academy Award
You
winner.
know what we should do? We should do a 90s action movie week.
Oh, we
That'd
should.
be great, like
That
Bruce
would be so
Willis.
good.
There'd be so much stuff there we could do.
Yeah,
Harrison
yeah,
Ford.
yeah.
Where's my family?
Where's my family?
Let's
Jackie
stick to
Chan?
Disney though.
Yeah,
Jackie Chan. There's
yeah,
so many
yeah.
without being racist, of course.
Why is that racist?
I'm not. I didn't say. I said without being racist. It's not being racist at all.
He just has an accent.
Exactly.
Like
He's just
anyone
got an
else.
accent, and exactly everybody has a voice. We're just impersonating his particular voice. Not racist. It's fine. All right, let's jump to a
When you
song.
have to say it's not racist, it's typically racist.
Well, whatever. Just making sure people understand. All right, here we go. Let's get something else. So, Zach, what do you want me to do next? Reminder, Hercules, we got.
Oh, man.
Could do James Woods. Then again, I have no idea what
I tell you what,
Hang on, let me get up some quotes so we can actually, okay, you just...
You fill airtime.
You fill airtime right now.
Look, I think, Will, you were talking about doing
I'll-
Hades from Hercules, a film that I've not seen.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know.
That's
I know.
like not growing up with a childhood dog. That is sick. That's like there might be something wrong with you.
Well, I had a cat and I watched The Rescuers, which was a lovely tale of two mice who save a young girl from her.
I
evil-
remember that. There was that huge eagle.
Yes.
I remember that.
It was essentially Lord of the Rings.
that
for
was
kids.
really epic. I remember that
good,
film.
The Rescuers, good film.
Yeah, good film. All right, here we go.
Well, that was pretty good filler. So let's. All right, you're going to be
Just look it
doing.
up. It's all just so quick talking.
You're going to be doing Hades
Am I?
from Hercules.
I'm going to try. I wish he had a monologue.
Do you have a song? Do you have a song for us to
That's
do?
a good question. Oh, you know what I've got, Zach?
What have
I
you
haven't
got?
told you about this.
What?
I put on the CD, Zach.
Yeah,
Randy Newman's "You Got a Friend in Me."
from Toy Story.
It's because it's Disney. It's not a Pixar week, but I figured this would be funny.
Essentially, yeah. So it's got no relation, but comedy.
Because Zach, the
Yeah,
audience is
hit it on
probably
me.
thinking we could have easily done Disney karaoke songs and sung, in the characters, but it wouldn't have been as funny. And I just thought
yeah.
it would. I mean, it would have. I mean, we may as well just be doing different characters. It wouldn't have made sense. Does
Right.
that?
Yeah,
That's
but
understandable.
this does.
Kind of. Not really. But still, it's as
makes-
close as I could get to Disney without it being
hey,
from those films.
I love the song. I'm all for
Okay,
it.
great. Well, you're going to go first.
No, I'm not.
No, okay. All right. I'll go first. All right. I'm just trying to find a quote so I could actually read something.
Yeah,
oh, screw it. Let's
hate-
just
yeah,
do it.
let's do it, man. I
You
would've
got a
hated to
friend
do
in
this
me.
early.
Oh, well. I'm so sorry, audience. I'll write something next week. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, dear. You got a friend in me. James Woods. You got a friend in me. This is just shocking.
This is really good.
This is just shocking.
That wasn't bad.
It's not. Should I start again? Should I
No,
start
not
again?
really.
All right, I'll
I
just
think-
cut back in. James Woods is gonna just talk and improv all the dialogue. That's all he does in the entire film. That's it. Thank you, Zach and Will. Oh dear. Oh
Look.
dear.
I'm just going to apologise for that. We've had better weeks
We've had
on
better
Face Off. We've had better weeks. I think what we need to do, Will,
Is get this over with. Here you go, Zach. You can do James Woods as well.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yep. Good luck.
Okay, I'm going to do Kyle Reese from Terminator.
Why?
You got a friend in me. So take my hand if you want to live. All right. That is. That's it for Face Off this
I
week.
like how you reached over to my side of the desk just to turn that off yourself.
I'm gonna have to start paneling.
I
'cause,
really wanted that to keep going.
yeah.
Oh, that's too funny.
You know what we need to bring the mood back up, Will? We need a bit of living the Dolce Vita. You know what I'm saying? Bit of Ryan Paris.
Give me a sec.
Oh, what a nightmare it is,
I'm
indeed.
so sorry. Oh, it's so funny to me, man. Okay, the audience, I bet there's definitely someone listening who's just not even smiling right now.
Who's turned off their radio
Yeah,
a long
actually,
time
exactly.
ago.
They would've just turned it off.
If you're still listening, good on you. You
well,
must really love
bloody
us.
done. If you come into the studio, we'll give you a high five and a whole lot of smiles because you've bloody earned it.
Smiles galore.
Hugs. That's all we
for
can give out
free.
here. Yeah, we don't get paid here, so that's all we can offer.
We don't, but
Sorry.
one day we might. Commercial stations, if you just heard that bit of gold and want to sign us, currently available, we'll field any contract that's got a guarantee of at least 100K for the first 6 months. So, Will, as we were saying, we want to live some La
back.
Dolce Vita.
Living life in La Dolce Vita.
We're going to ride Paris.
This is a reference to Mac DeMarco's documentary, the Pitchfork doco. Amazing doco. I know we said this last week when we didn't go.
I tell you what, we've got a real Mac attack going on here.
back to back. Here we
We've
go.
got a lot of love going on, so let's chuck it on, man. Let's get the beat back up. Let's get the people moving for the weekend.
Living life in La Dolce Vita. A little bit of Ryan Paris coming at you.
Zach and Will on Sin Nation.
Oh, Ryan Paris. Yes.
So good.
Welcome back.
It's Zach and Will driving you home on this beautiful Friday afternoon in Melbourne. Nice and overcast. Good for filming for those who want to get out there. La Dolce Vita, Ryan Paris there, taking you back to the 80s, which had some
Hope you
beautiful
enjoyed it.
synths. Good bounce to that.
Fantastic little track.
Gets me
Quirky
ready
little
for the
synth
weekend.
sounds. I love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
Yeah, very
Lyrics.
fun.
I don't think Ryan Paris knows what La Dolce Vita even is.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
a sad song at the core. But let's not go into that. We want to bring you back
No,
up.
actually, I Googled it. No, I'm kidding. So I think what we've got coming up next, guys, is going to cover up for the dirty trail that was
We are
Face
so
Off.
sorry. We just want to formally apologise. Zach and Will would like to formally apologise for the
To all our listeners,
horrendous disaster that was Face Off this week.
I tell you what, secretly, I think it was great.
I loved it.
I
I'm
can't
gonna be
wait to
honest.
listen back.
I thought I was pissing myself.
Because watching a train wreck in motion,
It's
you just,
so funny
you
to
can't
me.
look away.
It's so funny
You can't
to me.
turn your headset off.
Oh, that was great. Anyway.
So I think it's time for, not Face Off,
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty Pleasure.
Now, of course, Guilty Pleasure, guys, it's a game where we both take guilty songs that are
Yep.
quite weird songs that we take and
Is it weird?
obviously.
No.
But obviously,
No,
this is what we decided, Zach.
Don't
last
tell me
week.
you've done this again and you've gone and
No,
chosen
don't
like,
tell
some
me you've done this
stupid-
again.
Some
We
stupid
decided.
song.
No, it's supposed to be a weird song because it's a guilty. Why would it be a guilty pleasure if it's just
It's
a
like-
normal song?
It's something you can't get enough of. It's just beautiful.
That doesn't
It's
make
not-
any sense.
It's guilt. Like you.
You're supposed to be guilty. It's
You're
supposed
not
to be a weird
ashamed.
song.
I mean, you are
and
ashamed.
guilt.
No.
Think
It's just-
about this.
Chocolate is a guilty pleasure, but no one's angry at you for liking chocolate. Like
Okay,
this song
that's a good point. No, but what? How does that apply to the music then?
Well, the music is something that I always go to. It's like I don't know. Chocolate makes me happy. This makes me happy. It's my thing.
Okay, what's your
my
song? Obviously, you have done a weird song, right?
No.
No, you. Why?
It's
This
a great
is the game.
song.
We're 4 weeks in.
A lot of people-
I feel like we should be at a level where we know what this game is.
I think we should be at a level where you know what this game is.
Oh my god. Okay, what's your song? Just
my
tell me your
game.
song. What's,
It's my-
what's,
I set
what's
the-
your song?
I set the rules.
What is it?
It's Paul Kelly's From St Kilda to King's Cross. Now let me give you a bit of backing because he's been crushing it since 1974. Kelly's an icon of Australian music. Will
I bet he is.
he's one of the greatest songwriters ever,
Sure.
Australian or otherwise.
Yep.
You got to give him this 1985 classic.
Great.
Is From St Kilda to King's Cross. Obviously, growing up in the area, St Kilda.
Beautiful.
I have a soft spot for most of the detail. An ode to St Kilda. What's yours?
Okay, Zach, I'm going to play you my song first because screw you. You know what? I'm going to have a sing-along.
cheers.
You know what? I feel bad for the Disney thing. I feel bad about how it went, so we're going to play I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. It's a great song, and I'm going to sing, and I've got lyrics up for you, Zach. You haven't seen Mulan, but we're going to sing this together. Let's do this. It's a great track.
Let's get down to...
Hope you enjoy this. This is Zach
when
and
does it come
Will
in?
singing I'll Make a Man Out of You from the 90s Mulan.
Can we
Here
just...
we go.
Can we just clarify...
Let's get down to business. To defeat. Come on, join in, Zach.
I haven't seen the movie.
Join in.
They send me daughters. Can you put your finger under the
When
words?
I asked her for sons. You can see the feminist kind of the sign there. I ever met, but you can bet before we're through. Mr. Oh, okay, you're really not getting around that, are you? That's anyway, I'll Make a Man Out of You. Great song. It's my guilty pleasure.
If anyone
this week.
around Australia was getting around that, text us in. If not, we'll just sit here in silence. Nah, nice one, man. Good tune. Good tune. Nice guilty pleasure, you weirdo.
Stop lying to my face. No, but next week, obviously, you will do something. Okay, can we just decide now?
Yep.
Next week, you're going to do something weird. Yes.
No. Oh, next week I'll probably do some kind of Robbie Williams tune. So you'll think it's weird, but I think it's great. I'm not even ashamed to like these songs. I just go to them.
We'll decide
I
on that
love them.
later, but we'll work it out. Let's
love them.
leave the audience out of that.
But
we'll
let's
decide on that.
Let's bring the attention back to PK, Paul Kelly.
Okay. What have you got? Here you go.
Well,
Sorry to interrupt you before.
It's not his most famous song, nor his most acclaimed, but it's got some cool Chuck Berry style lyrics. I think the guitar is reminiscent of "I'm Looking Through You" by the Beatles.
Lovely.
And there's a great romance between a man and the land he loves.
Beautiful.
So
That's lovely.
for all the people in St Kilda right now,
It's just not a guilty pleasure. I hate
think
you
of
so
home.
much.
It is. It's such a pleasure.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's chuck it on. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you. I just have
Just
some
choking
water.
on the emotion of what I just
I'm choking
laid
on
down.
my hate for you.
So, guys, right here, Paul Kelly, who, by the way, will be headlining Falls Festival, so get your tickets.
Beautiful.
Can't tell you how much they are or where you can buy them, but get them.
I hate you so much, Zach.
From St Kilda to King's Cross, Zach and Will. From St Kilda to King's Cross, that's Paul Kelly here on Zach and Will, driving you home. That's my guilty pleasure for the week.
It was a lovely little track.
Thanks, man. A bit different to Mulan, but
I can't believe you didn't get around it. It's a classic track. It's a classic Disney sing-along song.
yeah, see, I haven't seen Mulan.
I guess I am 21. I mean, I'm 22 now.
You're 22.
God.
It's probably time to pack it
Wow.
up.
Yeah, I should
Pack
move
it
on.
up with the
I
Disney.
really should.
Nah, you can't. You're never too old for Disney, I think.
Thank you.
If one thing's shown. But Paul Kelly there. Yeah, great artist. Great
little
Melbourne
track.
artist. Great songwriter. Brilliant. So if you haven't heard it, I'm sure you have. That's arrogant of me to say. But if you haven't heard him, check him out. He's
Please
really
do.
cool. And he's playing Falls. You cannot miss him.
Beautiful.
Cannot
little
miss
track.
him.
Beautiful. Zach, I've got a track for you from the Beach Boys.
Ooh.
The reason for that is I went and saw the biopic starring John Cusack.
The biopic.
The biopic.
Yep.
Called Love and Mercy about Brian Wilson's life. And he's the singer-songwriter for the Beach Boys. He wrote the acclaimed Pet Sounds, one of the most innovative albums of all time in the 60s.
Yeah.
And this song I'm going to play for you, Zach, the reason I'm doing it, that I find it interesting, Paul McCartney, when it came out, said it was one of the greatest songs
One of the greatest.
of
That's
all
not
time.
Paul McCartney.
No, who's that, Bob Dylan?
Probably. Bob Dylan also said, hey, it's...
McCartney's more like
yeah,
this.
that's it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's a little bit of Bob
Should have
Dylan
done
in
that
there.
earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. So he reckons it was a top
Well,
notch song.
he thinks it was the best song of all time at the time in the 60s.
Right.
So have a listen. It's a love song.
Bit of
And
music's
a few
come
love
out since
songs
then.
this week for Ash, for Zach's girlfriend. There you go.
Oh, yeah, of course. Doing it for
is,
you, baby.
This is God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. Hope you enjoy it. This is from Pet Sounds. Go and see the movie, by the way. It's a great little movie. Beautiful little biopic. If you're interested.
Zach and Will on Sin Nation. Welcome back. It's Zach and Will on Sin Nation driving you home. God Only Knows by the Beach Boys.
Fun fact
Yeah.
for you, Zachary.
All right. What do
Paul
you got?
McCartney wrote Here, There and Everywhere using that song as inspiration.
There you go. Here's a fun fact.
Please.
He made that comment that was the best song he's ever heard in the 60s, right? Mm-hmm. I reckon that's changed ever since Pendulum's remix of the ABC Current Affair remix came out.
Right, of course, yes.
How's that drop?
Fantastic.
Anyway,
All right.
Yeah, cool. Great song. Lovely.
Lovely little song.
Beautiful.
Go see the movie, the biopic starring John Cusack and Paul Dano as the young Brian Wilson. Brian Wilson biopic, Beach Boys, Love and Mercy. Go see it, now in cinemas.
Sounds pretty cool, man.
All right, Zach, are you ready to end the show?
I think we are, Willie.
I think we've done enough damage today.
Yes, a lot of oral damage indeed.
Okay, here we go. Well, that's that exact same song. Let me just go back in time a little bit. Here we go. Some more John Williams. There it is.
Once again, guys, thanks so much for being with us this afternoon. It's been a lot of fun driving into the...
Too much fun.
Driving into your homes. Too much fun.
Driving in right into your ears, like a power drill.
Hope you're getting pumped up for the weekend because it's a big one coming up. Yeah. Thanks for cruising
Thank
down.
you. Thanks so much. I apologise for the informality of some of the games. We had a lot of fun though, didn't we, Zach?
Look, I think some people enjoyed them. Some people didn't.
Some people may have turned off the radios, and to those people,
Good
that's
riddance.
fine. No worries.
Tune in next week.
Please do.
And we're going to have some new games next week. Also, I'm hoping that we can secure an interview with one particular Melbourne artist. So stay tuned for that. We will post on the Facebook group if that's confirmed.
wouldn't
So we'll
that
keep
be-
it all under wraps now,
Hello.
but there's an impending album coming out.
Keep it secret.
keep
Wouldn't
it a
that be
secret.
fantastic? All right, Zachary, let's end it. What have we got?
I thought we'd end it on a track I really enjoyed from last year. It was actually Mark Ronson from the album Uptown Funk, or Uptown Pop, or whatever.
Sure.
Uptown
Uptown Pop, yeah.
Uptown Special.
That'd be right.
Uptown Special. No, look, I think it's a cool album. The song's Daffodils. He does it with Australia's own Kevin Parker. I'm sure a lot of people have heard it.
Yeah.
I just thought we'd drop it. Thought it's a pretty cool track.
Yeah.
Will, you're not a huge fan?
Not a huge fan of this
That's
one.
cool.
I got my own reasons.
Yeah,
That's all
everyone's
right.
got their reasons. Look,
Sure.
I like it. I think you can enjoy it from a strictly pop disco level.
Yeah.
But also on a deeper level.
It's fun. Really?
There's
What's
a
the
lot of
deep level
effects
on this song?
There's a lot of effects being sort of taken in, taken out.
Sure.
It's kind of surprising how effects laden the song is, I find. The leading funk riff and the falsetto vocals of Parker kind of sound like it's coming out of a jukebox in a warp dream.
Lovely.
That's just my opinion.
Beautiful.
Yeah, check it out. Daffodils.
Alrighty, here we go. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one. See you later.
It's been a pleasure.